Always tracking, always alerting. Here's your Storm Track 15 weather.
Welcome in. It is 5:19, looking to be another hot one across Acadiana. Always the big question for Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier, will we see some storms?
Well, Alex, we have the small potential of some heat relief later on today, but not much. We start out here with a very similar scene to what we've been seeing the past few days. Our Hub City Tower camera showing some mugginess, some clouds off in the distance. These are not thunderstorms, but eventually they could turn into them later on. I think it's just kind of some low cloud deck that's formed up. 73 degrees though at the airport. We'll be watching these warm temperatures here through the morning time, and they are going to stay warm. 8 o'clock, sunshine, and you're already in the mid 70s. Midday, we could even be hitting 90 degrees in some spots. I think by 1 p.m. though, we should start to pick up more 90s across the area. And then if you're headed out at about this afternoon, look at these temperatures. Mid 90s. Great, fantastic pool day. At least that'll cool you off a little bit. But remember the sunscreen and take it easy. Stay hydrated with these temperatures. We don't get any break overnight either. I mean, we'll just settle into the lower 70s. And then looking ahead to tomorrow, there are going to be some changes. First, we'll stick with a northerly wind flow here as a system in the Gulf that I'll show you in a second continues just to meander. And that's just dragging in this drier air, keeping us on the sunnier side, but also on the hot side. However, tomorrow there's going to be a little more moisture to work with, and you see spotty natured showers and storms develop. Around a 30% chance of you seeing some rain out there, and things start to settle down in the afternoon, though we could have some rain lingering into the evening hours. So for tomorrow, again, a high in the mid 90s. We'll be heating quickly, and there will be some afternoon storms to track. Speaking of tracking, we got to talk about the tropics because second day of hurricane season. Remember that started yesterday. We have a tropical depression in the Gulf. Now, obviously, this is not a well-formed system, but you can see that it has a lot of showers and storms. And we always say we want to be on the western half. Look at this. You draw a line through the center, nothing to the west, everything to the east. It is a tropical depression, though. 35-mile-per-hour winds as of the 4 a.m. advisory, and it's drifting to the south at 2. Now, the reason that we have tropical depression 2 is we actually had a subtropical storm in January that they didn't name or classify. So that's why we're starting off with 2. But if this were to spin up to a tropical storm, looking less likely that'll happen, but let's say it does, it would get the name Arlene. Not a problem for us. It keeps that drier air in place. And there you can see going into your weekend, spotty showers and storms. Temperatures still pretty hot. Next week, a more active weather pattern, so we could get a good dousing. I think the plants need it. The grass kind of looks like, help me.
I could not agree more. Yes, we're going to save that voice for our plants later on here because that was good. Help me. Okay, thank you, Adam. We'll see you in a few.